Why does it feel like everywhere you look these days, there's some form of media trying to steal our attention and keep us distracted? There's TV, movies, social media, YouTube,
Books!
books, and music. And every day I've consumed it in some form that I don't even know how I ever survived without it. But this week, I'm challenging myself to see if I can. I'm going on an entertainment fast and not allowing myself to consume any TV, movies, books, YouTube, social media, and even music for an entire week starting today. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is going to the gym, and this is gonna be my first challenge. Gym, no music.
How's it going?
Not bad. 38 minutes on the treadmill. Oh, god damn, I'm sweaty. Wasn't too bad though. Got to think some more thoughts. Yeah, chill. So far so good. First 40 minutes of doing this. Okay, the rest of the day wasn't so bad because I had a bunch of things to do, including my haircut. But I immediately got tested by sitting in front of this big ass TV, so I just had to stare at the wall. And by the time I finished, I grabbed groceries, came home, made dinner. And honestly, this is where I found the hardest part, to be honestly, because I usually love to watch a podcast or a YouTube video while I cook, and same while I eat. So you can see here, I'm bored AF. I honestly even found it so bad that I needed to get a can of Coke, literally just to feel something. I also decided to bother my brother a little bit, just chatted up with him.
Bro, you're like sitting on my head.
That was pretty much it. By the time I was finished, I just cleaned up the kitchen and I made some pizza dough for tomorrow night and just headed to bed. It was a bit weird going to bed with no reading or no YouTube, and it took me a second to fall asleep. Otherwise, it was good. End of day one wasn't so bad. Good morning, gang. Today's day 2. I didn't record anything today because I'm still getting used to this vlogging stuff, but it was a relatively straightforward day. I just had a bunch of things to do. I had to get a blood test, I went and got groceries, I recorded the introduction to this video, went to the gym, did some editing work, and it was pretty uneventful. And the only thing that was really worth recording today was the end of the night when Dana and I started making pizza. Gonna make one?
Yeah. I'm gonna put down some flour. Not too much, just enough. Is that correct?
No, you should do a lot.
Okay.
I mean, not that much, but...
Oh, no, yeah, obviously.
Okay, that was bomb. But now I'm tired. And all I want to do is watch TV. Like, I don't want to do more shit. I just want to lie on the couch, you know?
Now would be the time where you would usually say, hey, let's watch Beast Game.
Instead,
We're
we're going to...
talk about our feelings.
What we're actually going to be doing, instead of talking about our feelings, Dana brought her paints. So we're going to be painting. It's day 3, and last night's art night was an epic fail, which brings me to the first lesson that I think I've learned so far. We all have 24 hours in a day. From 10 to 12, 1 to 5, I'm doing shit. It's really easy to not use social media, watch media, anything like that. But this is when it gets difficult. After I'm done doing shit, I love to not do shit. These moments are when it's difficult to not be consuming any media. And this follows a general pattern where it's like you do shit and then you stop doing shit and then you want to just rest. And the best way to rest and turn your brain off is to tune into something else. The biggest benefit that I've found so far is that anytime I'm doing something and I get home from doing a task or in from doing a task and I want to sit down and chill, I just don't. I move on to the next task because I'm like, what else? What am I going to do? Sit down and think about stuff for a second? I'm doing that all day anyways because I have no media. Now this is a real problem. Post-dinner, 9 p.m. till about 12 o'clock. This is ultimate leisure time. This is when you've done shit all day, you're done cooking, you're done cleaning, everything's put away, and now all you want to do is chill. maxing. Without media, this is very difficult because if it feels like you're doing something, it sucks because you want to not do anything. How does that one get fixed? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, but this is what I've noticed so far. Lucky for me though, I don't have to deal with that dreaded 9 to 12 tonight because I work. It's day 4 of my no media challenge, and I'm tired. Work last night really fucking beat the shit out of me, and this morning all I've wanted to do is just watch TV. When I'm tired is when I want to consume media the most. But after pushing through that, I've been finding that my mind is really thinking a lot about just different ideas and philosophizing and creating and leading to really great discussions with Dana. I've just been finding that my stream of conscious has really improved, and I think that having no media to replace that is what has led to kind of really thinking deeply about things. The question is, for me moving forward, is going to be, how can I reintroduce media back into my life without creating a dam for my stream of conscious? Because I'm sure that it doesn't have to be black or white, where it's like consuming media, no stream of conscious, or no media, full stream of conscious. My intuition is that probably go about it with some sort of like time limit, or like on this day only allowed to consume this much media, or like 1 movie per week. So it's like partial media consumption in the evening without getting carried away.
Intentional.
It's intentional media consumption. Okay, workout's done. Tonight I work again so I can miss the dreaded 9 to 12. Good morning, everyone. It's day 5.
Yay!
Okay. Last night was easy as well. Like the night before, I worked, so I didn't have to worry about finding something to bide my time. I think it's going to be good to be alone for a few nights from 9 to 12, or at least with Dana again, like just chilling. Just go through the 9 to 12 period, figure out what is a good idea to do in that time. I won't be able to do anything tonight because I'm hanging out with a friend, so I'll be busy again. You can whisk, babe. Whisk it up. Don't hold back. How can I film a segment where I like talk and about my dream content? Good. I'm thinking like maybe the key is to if I like form thoughts. What she's like, I feel like she's what she's doing.
Do not bring out those bongos. Why would it need tennis balls? Maybe you should do ASMR. That was actually really impressive. How are you doing that? It's really good.
Okay, I need to clean before Frank gets here. It's 4 o'clock. Nigel's gonna be here soon. Frank's gonna be here soon. I've been tired all day. I just did a little clean in this apartment. Bro, this guy's on the list. Alright, it's day 6. What started out as an impromptu taco night with the boys ended up leading to going out for drinks and playing pool and bar hopping a little bit, and got kind of carried away from hurt this morning. But I gotta go to work, so I'll be back later.
I was there too.
Home from work after a long, exhausting day. I think tonight is truly going to be the hardest part of this journey. I am exhausted, I am alone, and I have nothing to do. I found this coloring book that I totally haven't touched in like years. This seems to be like a task that's really good in between, where it doesn't feel like I'm doing something, but I am doing something that's not just sitting and thinking. I'm like passively doing something. Really seems quite nice, honestly. Bedtime. Tonight hasn't been too bad. I took a nap once, I was exhausted, and then I spent a long time drawing in that book. But, fuck. Like, what am I even trying to say, bro? It's weird to talk to a camera. There's nobody in this room. There's just this weird camera staring at me now. Drawing in that book was good because it was calming and therapeutic and had similar effects, I think, to what you want in a leisure activity. Maybe that's an option moving forward for something to replace TV or movies. I don't know. We're gonna fucking figure it out. Hopefully. That's the goal. Anyway, I'm going the fuck to bed. I'm tired as fuck. It was long as shit. That's all I gotta say, y'all. Tomorrow's the last day. I wanna say thank God. It's been difficult. It's been difficult. And it's gonna be difficult figuring out how to reintroduce shit into my life, but I guess that's next week's problem. Good night, YouTube. Okay, I can't believe it. It's day motherfucking 7. We are almost through this shit. I'm so pumped. I can't believe I made it. I'm honestly really fucking proud of myself. This is so cool. Today, as you can see on my calendar, I've got nothing planned at all. I'm chilling. I'm so excited to be chilling. It's gonna be difficult. No, it's not. It's not gonna be difficult. I've got things to work on. I gotta do laundry. So I literally don't have a single pair of clean underwear. And I'm supposed to go out again tonight, but I really don't think I'm gonna do that because I'm feeling really gassed. I feel like every single day I've said I'm tired. Maybe I'm just constantly tired. I mean, I have worked a lot. I worked Thursday, Friday, went out Saturday, worked Sunday, and now it's Monday. So, you know, that's tiring. I'm tired, brother. Dude, vlogging is honestly hard as fuck. I'm just editing this video as I've been making it, and like, it's 20 minutes long right now and has no structure. It's so boring. I mean, it's a mess, but we're still doing it and we're figuring out the way. But it's motherfucking, I gotta stop swearing. It's actually really difficult, but it's fun to make. Breakfast time, even though it's 12 o'clock. I make the same breakfast every single morning. And I know some people get tired of doing that, but I don't know why. But I can just eat scrambled eggs and sourdough toast every single day without getting tired of it. I think it's delicious. Bro, I really gotta try and stop swearing. How's you raised, brother? You really don't mess around in this household. I actually don't know who even bought these, but this is what I would do if I was gonna sell eggs. I would put a camera in the egg farm so people could see the chickens that are laying the eggs they're buying. Just put a QR code to a live feed. I would buy those eggs. That's a smart idea. Somebody should do that for real. The key to bread maxing, if you're a bread maxer like myself, a toast maxer, salted butter, obviously, oven on broil. Just throw that in while you're whisking the eggs. You get an ultimate toast, because the toaster kind of dries it out. Meanwhile, this just kind of crisps up the butter. If you're a bread maxer. I should be like the other kind of bread maxer, you know? I need to get my bread up. I need to maximize my bread. Fucking working service in the wintertime. I've been bread minimizing. Time to eat. I'm fucking stabbing. I like a medium soft scramble. Maybe it's a little bit overdone. Check out that bread though. Not bad. Ready? It's fucking. Maybe this be crunchy. Okay, it's 1 o'clock and I can't do laundry because the machines are being used. One of the worst parts about living in an apartment building without in-house laundry. So I feel like I have just enough energy to do a task, which is going to be organizing my closets, or rather taking shit out of my closet that I don't need anymore, like my bongos, unfortunately. I just have so much shit in here that I don't use, like material samples that I could clear up and put other shit in there. God, there's so much shit. I need Maria Khan on my ass. You know my bongos?
Bro, that I fucking told you to not buy the ball.
Bro, I used to be obsessed with that. We're going to the grocery store. Okay, we're gonna dual purpose this trip and load up all that shit into my car. Hope you brought your muscles. Hope you brought your dick. What about this one? Garlic.
If I have a really bad sleep and I
It's 9:20. Dana and I are gonna try last night's activity and color in some coloring books. Dana likes pencil crayons.
I'm like willing to try the markers if they don't make like a crunchy sound.
They don't make. Alright, y'all. It's the end of the journey. We really did it. Tonight was such a good example of like what a night could be without just watching TV. But it was a little bit of like an in-between thing, because like we played cards, which I kind of feel like is cheating a little bit because it's like entertainment. But it's a good entertainment because it's like with other people. And I'd much rather that than just watching TV. Anyways, it's done. Dana and I booked a movie ticket tomorrow. We're gonna go see Hamnet. Are you excited, Dana?
So excited! No one's talking about how hard this was for me.
Yeah. End of day 7. Final recap of my feelings. I'll be talking about tomorrow. Okay, good morning everybody. It's been 3 days since we concluded the challenge and I'm here to present to you my conclusions. Starting off with the overall effects. The first one is really the most straightforward and obvious, I think, and that is my nervous system feels way calmer. Like I can just feel it relax. To me, this is kind of obvious because all media is designed to make us feel emotions, different emotions. That's kind of why it's so addicting. And when you're watching it all day, your emotions are going all over the place and your nervous system, I think, just kind of gets a little frazzled. The second overall effect that I've experienced has been my stream of conscious, my brain, my thoughts. It feels like my own thoughts and how I feel used to be like a sputtering tap. And without media to kind of distract me, it took a few days because I kind of would get itchy for distraction. But after that kind of itch, that call to addiction went away, it felt like my stream of conscious flicked back on, the tap cleared, and it felt like I could start to think again. It feels like a well-oiled machine now. And this has been the most important benefit for me. So much so that I feel now kind of defensive of keeping this tap running, and it has informed the decisions that I've made for myself moving forward and how I'm going to consume media. What does this actually mean for my life moving forward? It shows up in two ways. The first way is a full elimination of any scrolling type of media. So TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, out. Like, deleted, hopefully never again. It's just too damn addicting. It's like the heroin of social media. And to me, this feels very difficult and kind of horrible, and people love their social media, but after spending a week without it, it really, I couldn't be more excited to kind of get rid of it. It's the defense of that stream of conscious coming into play. And the second decision I've made for myself moving forward is going to be to limit my media consumption from between 7 and 10 p.m. And that is going to be traditional media like TV, movies, and books, with honestly a preference to avoid that. It's just if I am going to consume it, it's going to be during those times. Now the question is why? And that's because I just don't really feel like I need to consume anything between morning and that time of night. That period is just doing things, and any media consumption is kind of distraction during that time. I also want to cut it off at 10 because I feel like it's nice to go to bed without like sedating myself. It's been rather like peaceful to just fall asleep without needing to like watch something or read something to get to sleep. This experience has been amazing. I'm like super grateful that I did it. I'm really proud of myself that I did it. And it took all of this to realize that all this media consumption is just addiction. Addicted to kind of like distracting ourselves. And now moving forward, it's kind of about figuring out how to live with media, knowing that this is kind of addiction. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me. This has been a really fun week. This has been really fun to do this video. And you know, if anybody's still watching this, even if it's just for myself, this has been great. See you later.